Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream. Hopefully if all goes well, I'll be back on at 5 and then again 9:30. As long as we don't have any black outages, high fevers, any of that other nonsense. Um, I'm gonna stay home today because I wanna make sure that she's feeling better. The fever seems to have come down. I think she's fine. She did wake up this morning at like 8 o'clock and she had like a lot of snot. But then we went back to sleep. Gave her a bottle, she fell back asleep, and when she woke up at like 11:30, she looked much better. So hopefully she's kicking it. Right now she's in the little bouncy thing playing with I think she would be falling asleep with the Tupperware thing in her hand. I tried taking the Tupperware thing away and she started to cry. Hey Bree, what are you doing? Are you sleeping? Let me just see. Oh no, you're awake? Okay. Can you just turn this way so that I can see you? There you go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right, play with the Tupperware thing. Tupperware thing's fascinating. All right, Brittany, love. Okay, what's coming in for Brittany for love? Out of the blue. First card that comes is the Page of Swords. Somebody out of the blue should be showing up if you're not with anyone right now. Fire sign comes in that there's success around Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Feeling like you have the world at your feet. You also may be making a decision to walk away from somebody who was disappointing. Happiness comes out when you make that decision and you're prepared to move forward. Sepia, general. First card that comes up around you is the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new job or business opportunity should be coming. It also looks like it would be something that would be stable and grounded and can push your life forward quickly. Wheel of Fortune, there's good luck around you, plus your intuition is heightened. So listen to your intuition. If you've been feeling anxious, that's going to move into the past. Whatever it is, it's moving into the past. It could be that you come up with a new business idea, something that could make you money on the side, something you do in addition to a regular job, but whatever it is, it's like yours. I don't think it's going to be like picking up a part-time job somewhere. I think it may be like a side business. Happiness comes out around it, plus it can bring in some extra money. The Nine of Pentacles, fluid money, not bad. Soleil, general for tomorrow. You got the sun coming out tomorrow and also feeling prepared. You also have success and the world at your feet tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a decent day. You might even be feeling a little bit like you've got the power of manifestation. Things may just seem to kind of fall into your lap tomorrow. You know, like it could be one of those days like where you think of somebody and then you bump into them. Or, you know, you think about, I don't know, wanting bagels for breakfast and the coworker brings them in, you know, stuff like that. Tomorrow should be a good day. Sepia, general love. Okay, you have the Ace of Cups. Love cup will be full moving forward. There could be somebody around you right now that's really interested in you or has feelings and either hasn't expressed them or you haven't picked up on it yet. They also maybe haven't stepped out of the woods yet. It looks like you may be making a decision to walk away from a disappointing relationship or someone who's disappointed you, and you have choices moving forward. You do have all 10 cups being full coming up soon. And the Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The sun is going to come out around your life. I know that, like, the sun is like happiness all over. Like, things all should be moving smoothly coming up. If it's not there yet, it should be coming. God help us. This year has been one hell of a year, but good times are coming. Hopefully for all of us. Sister, what is he thinking towards our situation right now? Sharp energy. He's got sharp energy around the situation, feeling a little bit pessimistic, holding himself back, and he's thinking a lot about it. Hermit, taking time to think about it. It's on his mind. He's just, you know, like he goes back and forth with this situation. Like sometimes he likes to control it. Sometimes he likes to be an asshole, in plain English. He's gonna connect a little bit more with his intuition moving forward, and you may see a little bit of a change in him. The thing is that this guy operates very much from his ego. So he likes the drama around him because it makes him feel special. It makes him feel like he's important. He likes to be in control. If he can control the situation and control what goes on around it, he feels like he's powerful. He also likes when you get upset. You know, like it makes him feel like you really care about him. Which, I mean, I kind of understand that, but I don't like it. Situation does burden him. He does worry about it. But he's not, like, he fluctuates. Like sometimes he really gets off on this kind of a thing. Other times it really irritates him. Like sometimes like he just thrives on the drama, but then other times he gets like, he's like, I don't want it anymore. I don't want this drama anymore. But then he creates it himself. He's got issues. Breezy. Will I get my refund from TPW? I'm going to use these cards for that. Yeah, you should get that refund, yeah. NX, how will my meetup go with Ajmal? What to expect? It should go well. It should, well, all right, you have the power of manifestation, and you also have a new journey around you. But there will be sharp energy around the situation. But I think you could work through it because you have the love cup full. But there's also, there's a demon around this situation. So even though the meetup can go okay, and you may like seem to get what you want on the surface, there still may be bullshit around this in the upcoming weeks. Meeting itself might go okay, but then after that, it might not be so great. Chloe, is love on the way? Looking good. Okay, let's see. You have an Aquarius coming in, and it looks like you're very well prepared with the Two of Wands. Not holding yourself back. A fire sign comes into Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You may have a couple of different options. Soleil, love. She's holding the Tupperware thing. Oh, you guys can't see her. But she's like, she's not asleep, but. Okay, you've got a new opportunity coming in with a Leo. You also have around you, there's a creative project that may be linked to love. It could be a project that you're working on. It could be that you go to the craft store, you meet somebody there, whatever it is, there's something that's linked to creativity. You also have feeling very well respected and a lot of success coming in around the potential relationship with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And it looks like you may be making a decision to move forward with your love life. Love cup is full over the next couple of weeks, and a new beginning. A new beginning, and the love cup is full. I would keep my eyes out for an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and also a Leo. There seems to be a Leo that's either you're connecting with, or at the very least, they should be a trusted friend that you can rely on, because they come up very strong around you. Crystal, why does my boyfriend don't want to help provide for me in the future? He wants the government to take care of me. See, for me, like with a question like this, I would rather you see you take care of yourself. Why should you rely on him or the government to take care of you? Like, why should somebody else have to take care of you? Unless there's a reason why you can't physically take care of yourself. I think you would get more out of life, and you would feel much more successful if you took care of yourself. Because otherwise, you're relying on your boyfriend for the rest of your life to provide for you. Why would you want to put yourself in that situation? Because then you don't have any choices. He has to make all the choices. So to me, the real question is, why do you want someone else to take care of you? Why do you not want to take care of yourself? See, you have a new job opportunity right here, first thing that comes in. And it looks like you hold yourself back. See, you have a transformation coming up, but you have to be the one that's ready to make it. You have to take the bull by the horns and get there. Otherwise, you got two choices. In this question, you can either live off of somebody else and let them make their decisions for you for the rest of your life, or live off what the government gives, which is going to be shit, and you're not going to be able to have all that much. You could figure out a business plan if you want to be a business owner, or you could get a career where you could take care of yourself. So I think that the question is really, why is it that you want to be taken care of by somebody else? Because that's going to answer the question. See, you could be in a relationship with somebody where you guys are 50-50, but then you make your own decisions. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're giving your power away to somebody else. Somebody else, which means he'll control where you live, he'll control what you eat, he'll control how much, your phone, he'll control everything. When you could be in control of that yourself. So think about that. Think about why you want to give your power away to somebody else. Because it's going to answer a lot of your own questions. I mean, if it's a fear thing, which it might be, like it's scary to have to do everything on your own, that's one thing. But unless you have some sort of a reason why you can't, or why you need somebody. But I would not rely on anybody for anything. Not the way people are. Can't trust people. L. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, L. Yes, she's feeling better. I think that she just fell asleep with the Tupperware thing in her hand. I'm not going to move her because she'll wake up. Breezy, finances this month. Finances this month, feeling a little bit more balanced, getting a little bit more respect at your current job or a business relationship, whatever that is. You got strength around your finances and happiness coming in. It also looks like there's stability and groundedness, being grounded with the Three of Pentacles, feeling safe and secure. It should be okay this month. So, what can I expect next from Leroy? He's feeling a little bit burdened right now, but I think that, well, he's showing up here in your reading. He's going to be, I think he's going to want to spend time with you. I don't know if you haven't heard from him recently. You should hear from him soon. And he may even be a little bit persistent. He may be looking to start a new journey. We got to see what happens with this guy. I don't know why I keep getting this funny feeling that you're going to turn him down and you're going to be with somebody else. But we got to see. Got to see how that happens. Miss Ronnie, contact for the Sag. I forgot. Oh, I think it's next week, right? I think next week. Let's see. Within the next 4 days, I think. I think you'll hear from him relatively soon. Breezy, general for the month. You are about to embark on a new personal journey with the Death card. It also looks like you'll be at the right place at the right time. You could be paying off a loan, a debt, a bill, taxes, whatever's been hanging over your head, and starting a new journey. It also looks like you're going to have some choices coming up this month. And feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You have a wish that comes true, put it out into the universe. You should be able to exhale this month. Shay, is my mom taking advantage of me or am I sensitive? Well, no, I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, I think that overall, this isn't something new that you're feeling, and I think that's why you may be feeling taken advantage of. I don't think this is the first time that you felt this way, so each time it gets a little bit worse, you know what I mean? It does look like, yeah, you are a sensitive soul, but I think that you've given a lot because the Empress is here, and that's in the past. You know, it's like love, abundance, money. You've put in a lot, you've given a lot, and I don't think that you're overreacting. Michelle, what's wrong with Marcus? I contacted him and showed that I'm interested, but he's closed off. What's going on with this situation? Okay. He may be a little bit hurt and stubborn, and he's holding himself back. So I don't know what went on before that makes him feel either hurt or like he's devalued, but it's almost like he feels like he's going to make you wait a little bit before you're going to hear from him again, because you got a new beginning around the love relationship with him. But I think he's making you wait because he doesn't want to seem too eager, and he wants you to kind of sweat it out a little bit. You got strength around this situation coming in, so... Sister. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. I love you guys too. Michelle, career and money for the next 2 months. See, your career, finances, money management, work ethic, it all comes up very strong. You got stability, you've got the King of Pentacles, you've got good luck. You make good choices. You may even have an opportunity presented to you that's really good and that you can't turn down. You don't hold yourself back. Things seem to like you be at the right place at the right time. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, a loan. You could even start a new journey when it comes to money or career, side business, new business, or something in addition to. It seems like that kind of stuff, you have a strong handle on it, and you know how to, and nothing gets in the way of it, you know? I don't know if you feel like that, but that's what the cards show. Like me, I can be a disaster with money. I think most people have a little bit of a disastrous side with money, but it looks like when it comes to finances, business, and career, you know what you're doing, you know how to get there, and you just navigate through it. Like me, I stayed at a job for 1,000,000 years. I wasn't crazy for the job, and it didn't even pay well. But you seem to be very business savvy. I think you're going to do fine for the next couple of months. I even think through the next year. Priscilla, general, and will I be going to Connecticut this month? Okay, let's see. General. Let me ask first, will I be going to Connecticut this month? Yes, I do think that you go to Connecticut. This month, you may be feeling stable when it comes to a job or a business situation. You also have good luck coming in around your life. That's just in general. Starting a new, this could be spontaneity, but it also could be a new journey that comes in. Life changes for the better quickly this month, and it also looks like you feel like you have the world at your feet. You got good karma coming back to you this month as well. Should be a decent month. L for Sue. Monica. Is it worth it to wait for A? No, don't wait for anybody. It's okay to have them in the back of your head, but I would not sit around and wait for anybody, ever. Yeah, I wouldn't wait around. You've got somebody else coming in here anyway. You've got a Libra coming in. You also have a Taurus. I wouldn't wait for anyone. The idea of waiting keeps you waiting. When you're busy, you know, it's like, well, a ball in motion stays in motion or whatever that, you know. It's like, for me, if I have to get up in the morning at like 6 o'clock and I'm working all day and I'm busy all day, the day flies by. But if you just sit, look out the window, you sit here forever. What's going to happen? What's going to change? Nothing. So waiting on someone, what are you waiting for? You know, like people go through bullshit. Like, there may be reasons why people aren't coming forward and they may be going through things, but generally speaking, if the idea of waiting for somebody keeps you waiting, the idea of somebody, like, what are they waiting for? You know, like, it's either you're going to be together or you're not going to be together. What are you going to be together next Tuesday? Well, what about today? You know what I mean? So it's like, no, I would continue on with your life. Sue, general. You've got good karma coming in. First thing that comes in around you. You also have feeling prepared for the future. The Six of Pentacles. Whatever you do all day, work, school, it doesn't make a difference. Career, it's feeling well respected or getting the respect that you deserve. It also could be a well-balanced work or school relationship and your life starts to move forward quickly. You may be a little bit concerned about money with the Five of Pentacles. That's okay. Your life is about to transform. You're no longer going to be feeling so burdened. As your life moves forward, you don't hold yourself back. You're on the right track. I'm not really worried about you. You're on the right track. You're making things happen. Shani, when will I hear from Corey again and about how long? At the latest, it should be the beginning of the fall. It could be as soon as 4 days. 4 days to the beginning of the fall. The spades or the fall. Sarah, who's coming towards me in love? Water sign. Might be a Cancer. Could be a Cancer. You also have transformation coming in around your love life. And good luck. And something to celebrate. I think it's going to be a Cancer. Shani, does Corey still have feelings for me? Yes, he still has feelings for you. Sarah, do you see me in general for August? What do you see for me in general for August? Happiness. First card, the Sun. Strength. This also could be spending time with a Leo. Feeling like you can exhale. Hierophant. The Hierophant is a spiritual practice or a spiritual connection to someone. It also could be a Taurus. Since it's a general reading, you could be spending time with the Taurus. You also could be meeting a Leo at a yoga class. Like that could happen too. And it could be a trusted friend. or somebody who becomes a trusted friend. It looks like you may be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water in August. Feeling like life is moving forward, slow and steady wins the race, but you have a wish, it comes true, put it out in the month of August with the Nine of Cups. I think that August is going to be a nice month. It doesn't look like it's overly exciting, but it looks like it's calm and peaceful. Breezy, love. You may have a new love interest coming in with the Knight of Cups. It also looks like your intuition is spot on, and it's possible that a Cancer shows up. Now, your intuition is heightened, so listen to your intuition, and you're feeling very well prepared when this person shows up. You also have a Taurus here. You have a Taurus and a Leo coming in. So Taurus, Leo, and Cancer may show up. It also could be a Cancer on the cusp of Leo kind of a person. Happiness comes in, and in the upcoming months, I'm going to say between now and the end of the year, you should feel like you can exhale. Your love life should be on track with a new beginning, love, money, abundance, fertility, and it should happen through divine timing. Be careful when the Emperor shows up if you don't want kids, because it always could be the birth or the conception of a child. Emily, what do I expect from Matt in the near future? Well, he's spending a lot of time thinking about things, and he may be holding himself back now. But eventually, there's going to be more balance that comes to the situation, and you have success around it. Now, I'm not seeing a lot of love right now, but it does look like you may be spending time with one another, and the relationship moves forward. It just could take time for it to turn into something. So just keep that in mind. But there is success around it, and there is forward movement. Shani, what's coming towards me in love? You've got success and transformation around a stable, passionate relationship coming in. And it could be, you're not holding yourself back. When this person shows up, you've got a Virgo coming in. You also have a Cancer. Use your intuition. When you meet these, well, there's two people, you like your whole life may change. Like you just may be feeling different. You may be ready, willing, and able to move forward, and things just kind of click. Shani, do you see anything in regards to love coming towards me with Corey? I think that the longer that you stay with Corey, the more brokenhearted you're going to be. He's unprepared and he's weak, and he also is very disconnected spiritually. I think you're going to leave him behind. And I think that you have a wish around love. I think somebody else is coming in, and I think Corey's going to be the one that's going to be sorry. That's what I think is going to happen. Shay, why are we good and then he ghosts over and over? I hate that. Well, he's a little bit out of balance. He's also, like, there's a long road ahead of him for him to maturity. I mean, here it is, you're the connection you have with him, and the love cup is full. But things are always in a slowdown. This pattern is going to continue with him. He does have anxiety around him. I'm not seeing a third party. I don't think it has anything to do with anybody else. I just think that he's selfish and he does what he wants. It's like an immaturity thing around him. A lot of people go through that. It's like everything is fine, and then it's like, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow, and then you never hear from them again. I mean, it's happened to me too. You know, it speaks volumes about them as a person, because who treats somebody like that? You know, I think it's an immaturity thing, but I'm not seeing a third party here. I don't think that's the issue. I think that it's going to be a cycle that is going to continue. So keep that in mind. You could get off the ride, you could shut the door, but it's going to be a cycle if you don't end it, or at least for a while. It goes on for a while. I mean, people change and grow as the years go by, but usually when you get stuck in a situation like this, it's very hard to get it to change. Savage, is MS having foot in the mouth, talking to me, or ignoring? Wait a minute. Is MS having foot in the mouth, talking to me, or ignoring? I'm not exactly sure what you mean, but I'm going to ask it as a yes and no question. And if that doesn't, oh, wait a minute. All right, I'm not sure what you mean. Can you just explain that? Is the question, are they not happy talking to you? Sarah, will T follow through with the plans to meet up today? 70% chance yes, but there's a little disagreement or arguments around the situation. Michelle, what does Marcus think about me and feel about me? He thinks that you're very strong, very well prepared, spiritually connected. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. He thinks there's happiness that can come around the situation. Did he get advice about us from others? Is there a third party? I don't think he got advice on anybody, from anybody. I don't think that there's a third party, and I don't think that he asked anybody's advice. If he did, the person would have told him to move forward with it because the Chariot is forward movement. But I don't think that he did. And why doesn't he show me his feelings or open up? He's got anxiety. Sagittarians are usually pretty laid back, but this guy shows that he may have been hurt in the past. He's got anxiety. He's a little undecided. He just may need to pull himself together. He might have a little bit of anxiety about being hurt, or he may feel like he's afraid that to put himself back in that kind of situation. But I think that if you give it a couple of days, I think things are going to turn around. You give it a little bit of time, things should turn around. And advice for Zara for the Taurus in the long run. In the long run, the long haul with this Taurus, I think that he's going to present you with an opportunity, and I don't know that you're going to want to take it. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that you move forward with somebody else, because I feel like you never feel comfortable that you can trust him. It's always in the back of your head nagging that he's either going to disappear or he's going to do something shady. And it looks like at the time that he comes forward, you have the opportunity to be with somebody else, or you may already be with somebody else, and you don't want to jeopardize that. But we got to see how it plays out, because once again, this is your choice. You could always decide to be with him, but I don't know. I think that your feelings at that point sort of change. But we got to see. Miss Ronnie. One of my staff was insubordinate. Should I report her ass or let it slide? We were cool, but I'm still her manager. Oh, that's tough. All right, let's see. Should I report her? The cards say 3 aces that you should report her. Me personally, in my honest opinion, from being a manager for years, I always let people slide the first time. The second time, you know, if over the long haul they were normally fine. It would be like if they would repeatedly do it. See, I never had so much people be subordinate, but I had people, well, yeah, I mean, I was also working with kids, you know, like 17, 18, 19. They were paid in the ass. But I used to always let like the first one slide. Always. That's just me personally. The cards are indicating that you should report it. So. So, like, will I be able to finish putting my TV stand together today, feeling overwhelmed? I know how you feel. Oh. The sun, you should be able to finish it. I know, when you feel overwhelmed like that, like I told you when I put together that dumb elliptical thing, it took me all night, it took me hours to do it. But I just had to walk away from it every couple, you know, like take a minute, you have some water, take a breath, but I think you'll be able to do it. Maria, what does A think of me? Avery, do you want to come over here and lay down? Because you look very uncomfortable. Thinks that you don't hold yourself back. You have a lot of passion. You're attractive. You have choices. You have good karma. You're very creative. You're unique. They kind of admire you. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. I don't even know that this is a romantic thing. It doesn't make a difference. Still be careful when that card shows up if you don't want kids. Cancerian sun. How does MH feel about me? I have a crush on him. I wonder if he likes me too. He thinks that you're intuitive, loving, kind, down to earth, fun, carefree, spontaneous, a free spirit, passionate. I would say this person thinks highly of you. Yeah, could be a love interest with the Knight of Cups. Samka, why he don't take actions towards me, my ex? Okay, let's see. He may be very busy with a new business, hard work. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles could be school or it could be working very hard. That Page of Pentacles indicates he's tied up with business and he's got good luck around finances. He just may be very busy in whatever it is that he does all day. It could be school if you're of that age, but Eight of Pentacles is usually like working hard at something. It could be going back to school, like going back to college. It could be taking a course, taking an apprenticeship, or whatever it is. It kind of takes up a lot of time. Shannon, what's going to happen next with me in the Aries? Things should move forward. Good karma comes in around the situation through perseverance. One person is going to be pursuing the relationship and the relationship is going to move forward. Yes, 70% chance, yes. So I don't know what you guys were talking about, but 70% chance, yes, they feel that way. Soleil, what can I expect between Justin? Relationship could move forward. He may be a little bit persistent. Things could change for the better with the two of you, but you got this Capricorn that keeps showing up. Capricorn may come in. Capricorn may come in and be like, hell no. You gotta see. I mean, that Leo may want things like, no way, it's not happening. Savage, I think he's nervous talking to you. I don't think he's ignoring you. I don't think he's ignoring you. Jenna, I just got a boyfriend yesterday, but I'm scared that I'm too excited. I might be clingy, scare him away. Like, how does he feel? Do you see long term or birthdays? Okay. I'm not getting a whole lot of longevity here in this situation. I'm not. The lovers are in reverse. It looks like it's startle, but jealousy, the green-eyed monster, may show up. So if you're already feeling like you're clingy and needy, that's the fastest way to push somebody away. So it's the fastest, and it's nothing, it's like it's an energetic thing. But like, I could tell you, don't call him, let him call you, and you may not ever pick up the phone, but if the energy in you is like, why isn't he calling? Why isn't he calling? Why isn't he calling? I need to speak to him. I need to speak to him. That energy of that saying it, he's going to feel it. So my suggestion would be to do what you can to stay as busy as you can, and keep your thoughts off of that. Keep the feelings off of that. What's the worst thing that happens if you lose him? You just got him yesterday. You guys just got together yesterday. What's the worst that happens? If you hold on to that kind of anxious energy, he's going to pick it up. So I would try to stay as busy as you can with things that really take your mind off of it. Like doing things that require brain power so that you get out of that headspace. Anything that keeps your mind off of it. Like, I always suggest doing activity that doesn't come natural. Like I could go out for a run, but my body can run without me having to think about it. But having to practice something that takes brain power, I don't care what it is. You could be doing a puzzle, but you need to have your brain focused on something else to alleviate that kind of energy. So that would be my suggestion. Soleil, general for next week. You are feeling very prepared at the start of next week. Out of the blue comes somebody who you haven't seen or spoken to in some time. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Happiness comes out around your life, and you have a wish next week. Put that out into the universe. I did that one for Sue, didn't I? And I did the one for Savage Mama. Right? Let me know if I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did them. Phantom, how is B doing at the moment? He's a Gemini. Good. It's like he can exhale. Peace is around him. He's got a wish. He may be like slow and steady wins the race, but he's feeling kind of stable. Three of Pentacles. Could be a work relationship that's stable. Whatever. His life should be okay. Michelle, can you tell me more about the past from Marcus in terms of love? He may have had a love relationship that he thought was going to last long term, and he didn't get his wish. Made him feel stuck in the mud. He had a lot of sharp energy around that situation. He may have thought that things were going in one direction and he was blindsided by a breakup that made him feel very unlucky. It knocked the wind out of him. There may have also been a lot of jealousy around. Maybe she left him for someone else. I don't know. I'm not seeing that, but there's jealousy. Or the devil doesn't even have to be jealousy. It could be any kind of earthly pleasure. It could be that she used to screw around. It could be that she had some kind of a physical addiction. Whatever it is. Maybe she spent money. Whatever it is. And it caused a lot of anxiety for him. It knocked him off of. He never felt stable, or he hasn't really felt stable since, or he's not trusting since maybe. What does the Sag want me to do about the situation? I don't think you can do anything about the situation. I mean, you can only be who you are. Like, that's it. You can't fix what's broken inside somebody else. They have to do that work. I would just, you know what? I would take a deep breath, give it a couple of days, and see what happens. Because you got the 10 of Cups coming in around, and you also have a wish, and you have transformation. So let's give it a little bit of, give it a couple of days. Things could work themselves out. What does the Sag like and doesn't like about me? I don't think it's that he doesn't like anything. I think that it has more to do with him. It looks like he thinks that you're spontaneous. He thinks the two of you have a nice connection. He thinks you're a love interest. He thinks that you're calm, serene, easy to get along with, grounded, successful, deep-rooted. He's just got a lot of anxiety, indecision, undecided. He doesn't know what he doesn't like. He may not even realize how he's like damaged from the past. It could be something that just knocked him over, and he's just afraid to relive that. The thing is that the more he stays in that, will relive it. He's got to get himself out of that. Nar, what he told his friend about me. Avery, you want to come over here and lay down? Why don't you come over here? Because you look like you're going to get a stiff neck. Come on. Come here. Come lay down over here. Lay down here. All right? What's the matter? You're not feeling so hot today? Lay down here. Here, right here. You lay down here. Me and Dylan. All right, you can take a little snoozy. Okay, what did he tell his friend about me? I think he told his friend that he has a lot of respect for you. He thinks that you're very intelligent and that you're very well balanced, and that you have a success potential for the future. You got cookie crumbs all over your neck. We're going to have to give you a bath. Yeah. Vegan. Well, I talked to Jay on my friend's party. Yeah, I do think that you're going to talk at the party. Yep. New chapter. What does the future hold for me and Ramon? There could be happiness and stability coming around the situation with Ramon. You've got happiness, you've got strength, you've got the situation changing for the better quickly, feeling prepared, and it all might happen out of the blue.
82 years old. My bones are brittle. My muscles are atrophied. My circulation is worse than U.S. News and World Report.
Soleil, what are Leroy's thoughts about me since the breakup? Well, he feels burdened. I don't think he's thrilled with this situation. He feels that you're a very hard worker. You're very loving, very kind. He, he, look, he thinks the world of you. The Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. But he also doesn't like the arguing, the fighting, that kind of shit. But he always felt like the two of you were going to work things out with the success card. I don't think he's thrilled right now with this breakup. Shannon, is the Aries checking my social media? Hey, 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 what do you do? Don't pull that. Yes, I do think he checks your social media. Yeah. So, like, do you still see a stressful situation for next week? Let's see.
At the Priscilla Stain Lab, our scientists work hard. How hard? Well, they developed a new Priscilla.
Yeah, mildly stressful situation midweek. It's not the biggest deal, but it's something that could be a little bit annoying. I skipped Sue. Okay, general for Sue. You've got good karma coming in and no longer holding yourself back. When it comes to life, things start to move forward with persistence. You're no longer feeling like you're stuck in the mud. You may even have a new love interest show up that could be a Sagittarius. Maybe a Virgo, you get a Virgo around you too. And it would be coming into a point in your life where you're feeling a little bit more balanced. Feeling a little bit more respected and not holding yourself back. Making a decision for your life to move forward. Yes, Savage, I said that I don't think that he's ignoring. I think that he is a little anxious, and I think that he's a little self-conscious over the like what he says. Like I don't think he's trying to be ignoring or be like I just think that he may not have a way with words, and he kind of feels like he doesn't want to say anything stupid. I don't think he's purposely ignoring. No, I don't think so. Pink Honeybee, will my friends judge me for my weight gain or accept me? Anyone that judges you for anything, they're not your friends. I mean, really, so what? So you gain weight. It's happened to the best of us. Really. I get a 70% chance that they're a little judgmental. I would, you know what? Think about it. If people that judge you for like stuff like that, like are they people that you really want to be friends with? Because that's kind of shallow. You know, like what somebody looks like or what somebody, you know what I mean? Like for all of us, like let me tell you something. I'm having a hell of a time losing the weight since Avery was born. And I judge myself more than anybody else. Like people tell me all the time, it takes time. You know, a lot of people have said that, you know, it could take a year to 18 months before you get back to where you were. I'm harder on myself. Now, if somebody else didn't accept me for that, that's their problem. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know, if somebody else didn't accept me for that, that's their problem. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the best I can. You know what? I'm doing the I don't think that you should allow anybody to make you feel, fuck them. Hey, what? What? You want to get up?
It's your turn. I don't need to see a doctor. You want a doctor?
A lot of feel. What happened with my ex and the tourist? The tourist, what happened between him and her? Okay, let's see.
What I did was wrong. I feel humiliated in the presence of you courageous people. I owe you my heartfelt sympathy. Well, what do you say, everybody? Shall we forgive her?
I don't really think that all that much happened between the two of them. They may have felt like they had a connection. They may have hung out a couple of times, but it doesn't really look like it turned into anything. And it seems like they've gone their separate ways. TD, general for the week ahead. You're talking to Dylan? He's sleeping. Your intuition is heightened this week, so please listen to it. It looks like you may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Making that decision makes you feel prepared to lay down the law, set up boundaries, and that earns you more respect.
What you did was a mean, dirty, underhanded trick.
I had no choice. It was like The Exorcist. I was battling Stan for your soul.
Michelle, what will be the outcome for me if I move on from this Sag? I don't want to wait the same situation I had with Andy. I deserve someone who really loves me and who is invested in us. I agree. I agree. If you move on from someone who's not giving you what you want and you shut the door on it, somebody else will come in. That's what's going to happen, because that's how the energy works. You know, when we're stuck, we're stuck. When we're, you know, closing things off and moving forward, that's what we're doing. If you use your intuition, if you shut the door, if you end things and you move forward, you get respect that comes in with an air sign pretty quickly. Comes in out of the blue. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But that's the, you know, that's the way, like the energy works. It's like, you know how many times people will say to me, well, I told him I'm never going to speak to him again. Okay, yeah, nobody believes that. Nobody. I don't believe it, you don't believe it, and he doesn't believe it. But when somebody shuts the door, deletes the number, and doesn't turn back, you can't fake that energy. Like, that really changes things. So then what happens is somebody else will show up in your life, and then inevitably the other person always comes back once you get involved with someone else, or once you have another interest, because the energy has changed. And people don't like that. They don't even know it. They don't even know it. They don't even consciously think maybe she's with somebody else. They just intuitively reach out. So if you were to shut the door, your life would move forward. Somebody else would come in. And I think it's going to be an air sign. Michelle, the situation with the Sag until the end of the year. With the Sag, it looks like you may be spending a lot of time thinking about things, and he may also be spending a lot of time thinking about things. You've got the Empress here, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want kids when that card shows up. It also looks like happiness could come out around this situation, and it looks like the Star card is here, so you have a wish. Now, with Andy, I think you have more of a chance of the situation with Sagittarius moving forward first, and then then you hear from, what was the other guy, a Virgo? Then the Virgo shows up, because it shows Sagittarius and then Virgo. And it's, you know, being guided by the divine, but the timing is in reverse. So it's not really good timing for the Virgo. I think the timing is better around the Sagittarius between now and the end of the year. But like I said, you could shut the door on both of these people. Listen, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting another day. The next person is going to be ready, willing, and able, and that's what I want, and I won't settle for less. If you do that, somebody else will show up. Looks like an air sign. Sparkles, general reading. You are no longer holding yourself back. You've got some good karma coming in and feeling very well respected. Six of Pentacles is usually a work relationship, a business relationship, or a school relationship, but it's positive. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, cutting through bullshit brings in a new love interest and a new soulmate relationship if you're not with anyone right now. If you are, then your current relationship would move forward. It also looks like perseverance takes you places. Whatever it is that you want, don't give up on it. Keep working towards it and you get what you want. Can't eat paper. You can't eat paper. All right? No eating paper. Right. No eating paper. New chapter. What does the future hold for me and George? What happened to your onesie? Why is it unbuttoned? Why is it unbuttoned? It looks like this situation with George, if you haven't spoken to him, communication should come in. It also looks like you've got success around an endeavor with him coming up, possibly a new beginning. Love cup is full, but you're not feeling stable or secure in the situation. You may feel like things can like fall apart at any moment, but you have a wish when it comes to him, so put it out into the universe. Situation can move forward, or you could be seeing each other, spending time together, but I think you don't feel like stable and grounded in it. Hey, don't pull on that. Don't pull on that. You want to play with the Tupperware thing? Here, let me give you this to play with. This is what we want to play with? You got a million toys and you want to play with the Tupperware? Yeah, alright, play with the Tupperware. You just don't need cards. Shree B. I'd like to know what are Kay's intentions and actions towards me. Hey. Ah! Avery! Come on. No pulling on the curtain, damn it. Play with that thing. There's success around a new beginning around this person, around Kay. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. This person may be looking to spend more time with you, stabilize the relationship, and there's passion coming in. Not a bad thing. It looks like things move forward. It's good. Niven, is the Gemini spying on me on social media? Yes. Yep. Pink honeybee, don't be ashamed. Do not be ashamed. It's nothing to be ashamed about. First of all, you're in control of it. Unless you're on some kind of medication or you have some sort of a medical issue that is keeping you heavy, you're in control of it. You know what? Get up every morning, go out for a half-hour walk. You'll take it off. But it's nothing to be ashamed of at all. So what? So what? Big deal. You know what? I got a lot of humor out of. I gained like 80 pounds when I was with Avery, but it was like Jessica Simpson had just had her like third child. She gained 100 pounds, but she was killing me. Like the Instagram post, I don't know, I read an article and it was like she broke the toilet seat. You know, she had the toilet seat in her hand. I mean, I was just cracking up. And you know what she said? She's like, so what? So what? So I gain weight. I'll take it off or I won't. Either way, who cares? And it's the truth. Who cares? And don't feel ashamed. Don't feel ashamed. You're the same person, whether you're 10 pounds heavier, 20 pounds heavier, 50 pounds heavier. The only thing is that for your own health, that's the only reason. That's the only reason why I would tell somebody to be concerned with their weight. Your own health. And I can tell you I'm normally between 120 and 130, and now I'm like 167, 168. It is much harder. It's much harder to do everything heavier. I never had that much weight to lose. I mean, I've had points in my life where I fluctuated up and down 20 pounds, but having this much weight, like it's hard to do push-ups. It's hard to go out running. Everything, it takes much more effort. So what? So what? You'll do it. Don't let anyone else make you feel ashamed. Fuck that. Fuck that. SS general for love and general and love reading.
Airlines are under tremendous pressure and they're practically giving away their unsold seats.
You might feel at some points like this relationship could be a little bit disappointing, and you may think about sometimes leaving it behind and moving forward. But overall, it's a decent relationship. I mean, it's pretty well balanced. It does look like things change for the better, and happiness comes out over your life. Plus, you have a wish, so put that out into the universe. You also have a new journey coming in that may like breathe, do like a breath of fresh air. It may be something that you're just doing. It could be anything. New journey. It could be a new exercise routine. It could be a new job. It could be whatever it is. It may be something that you look forward to. Bless you. I'm not seeing a ton of love, bless you, coming in from you for this relationship. So it might not be something that you want to stay in forever, but it seems like it's pretty decent for now. Avery, you cannot do that. You're going to fall. Emily, what do you see coming in for me with love? You have a Leo coming in that's going to be a new love interest, and it could be a soulmate relationship. If this person hasn't shown up yet, they should be showing up over the next couple of months. Could be a soulmate relationship that's pretty stable long term. Michelle, what does Spirit want me to work on to grow? I need a new focus away from the Sagittarius. Yeah, he's okay. Right. Working on yourself it's always beneficial, because the more that you work on your own self-worth, the less that you want to put up with bullshit. So let's see, Spirit cards. And then these people don't have power. It's like we can only give, like, people only have power when we give it to them. Like if I allow myself to be upset because somebody doesn't call me back, I'm giving them power over my emotions. If you don't give them the power and you heal all those wounds, you're not going to need them. 8 of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, possibly going back to school. You've got 2 archangels. Release, Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or a situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. The Star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times, making positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. I think that you're on the right path. First of all, when it comes to career, finances, and that kind of stuff, you're in control. And that's awesome, because nobody else is going to hold you hostage. You know how to make money. You know how to deal with business. You don't have to rely on anyone. Now, for you, emotional things and relationships may be a little bit more difficult, but still, it's the same thing. If you take the energy and the self-confidence that you have when it comes to business and career and put it into yourself, you're not going to want to deal with people that don't treat you right. You're going to just be like, they're not going to be of interest. You know what I mean? Because you've healed those wounds. Bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you, little baby. Yes, I know it always sounds really cheesy, but affirmations. I'm worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy. And I don't need anybody else to do anything for me. And you don't. You do it all yourself. And then when somebody shows up, they're a partner. They're not, they're not in control of your emotions or your money or your, you know, like if they're a legitimate partner. They're not like, you know, holding you hostage.
I know that you probably find it hard to understand. But when I saw you never again after all these years, something happened. We talked, we laughed, we had
Inez, will my plan work on Tuesday? So we've got a plan here. All right, will my plan work on Tuesday? Uh-oh, look at that. Your hiney's hanging out.
What would be dead before we find out?
Kiss me, you poet.
No, it isn't. It's ridiculous. This is the biggest mistake you have ever made in your life.
I'm not 100% sure that your plan is going to work. There's disappointment around it. What? What? Sparkles, is my health affecting my daily life? %70 chance, yes. So I don't know what exactly is the issue with your health, but it does look like it affects your daily life. What's going on here? You want to go in the bouncy? Why is your onesie open? What happened here? Why is this open? Want to go in the bouncy? I'm going to put you in the bouncy. Want to go in this bouncy? No? No? Maria. Why did A leave when I told him I have a boyfriend? It made him feel a little bit anxious. Anxiety came up. He felt like he had no choice, and he felt like he put in a whole lot of hard work and didn't see a payoff. He was disappointed. SS, general reading for A, the Cancer. Maybe spending a lot of time with the Sagittarius, and it looks like his intuition is pretty much spot on, and it looks like he may have an opportunity that comes in out of the blue that may be work or school related. It also looks like he's feeling pretty well balanced. His life changes for the better quickly, and he may be thinking about taking a trip to water, by water, or around water over the next couple of months. It might be a vacation, or it could be to visit family. It could be to visit family. Inez, what's coming towards me and Nima in love? Things may be a little stagnant for a while, but then it looks like you might reconnect at some point, and passion could come in. You guys could connect. It might not happen right away, though. I don't need a fake friend. What's coming towards me in 2021 in love? Do you see me with my ex or with someone new? Okay. Is it with the ex? I think you're walking away from your ex and you're going to be with somebody new. I don't think that it looks like you're turning your back and you're walking away on them. You could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in 2021. Hey, you're not going to eat the cards. I'm not going to let you eat the cards.
Certain chemicals in firefighting foams are linked with certain cancers. Military firefighters and civilian firefighters assigned to airports are at a higher risk of exposure because foam is used to put out
Seema, general and love for my ex.
kidney, testicular, or pancreatic cancer. You may be entitled to compensation.
Okay, the ex has got good timing. They're at the right place at the right time, and their life starts to move forward quickly. It also looks like the Chariot is here. Their life is moving forward. They're not looking back on the past with regret. They're looking forward. They feel like they've made it to the top of the mountain. They're no longer holding themselves back. And they have love, money, abundance, and fertility coming in around them. They need to be careful if they don't want children. It also looks like they have something to celebrate coming in, and they have magic coming in around them, which means they have the power of manifestation. I don't know where you are with this ex, but there could be, you could have a successful reunion at some point, but they're not looking back, they're looking forward. So if you were to reconnect with this person, you would have to reconnect in a new way. It wouldn't be like, you can't get back together and start thinking that you're gonna like live in the past and bring up old shit. You would have to be moving forward, because they're moving forward next year. Or like this from now and for like the next 18 months. They're not looking back, they're looking forward. Avery, you can't do that. I can't let you eat paper. I'm not gonna let you eat the cards. Yeah, I know. You scooch, you wanna eat the cards. You're not gonna eat the cards, so stop it. Stop it. Miss Ronnie donated for Vicky. General for next week. You wanna grab my mouth? How about we put you in the bouncy? Yeah, let's put you in the bouncy. It's hot in here. I gotta put the air on. Come here. You're gonna go in the bouncy. You like this one with the buttons? General for next week for Vicky. Next week, you may be, I got a wish here, put it out into the universe. You may be starting a new journey, and you may be feeling a little bit more respected in a work, business, or school relationship, whatever it is you do all day. You got good karma coming back to you next week. It also looks like you have good luck coming in, and possibly thinking about starting a new business, side business, or something that you're doing in addition to whatever you do for money. Next week should be pretty decent. TD, love for the week. She's got thighs. Maybe feeling a little bit regretful, or looking back, or feeling a little bit pessimistic at the beginning of the week, but it moves forward quickly, and you start to feel like you can breathe a sigh of relief. Happiness comes out. You may be spending time with a Capricorn next week. You also have somebody from your past returning, and a Sagittarius enters. So you got options next week. Success comes in, possibly a new beginning. Hey, what's wrong? Hey, you like this bird. What about the monkeys? I'm sorry, you could close the donations. Thank you. Mustafa, my question is, what will Miriam's reaction be now that she read my messages where I shared my feelings towards her? Okay. I think you made the right decision, because it looks like things may be slow and steady, but you should start to feel a little bit more grounded. The Four of Wands is positive. It's like taking things to the next level. You have happiness coming in. She may be a little bit reluctant in the beginning, but I think that you break through because you got the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children. It looks like things are going to be slow and steady for the two of you, but I think you did the right thing, and I think that you're going to get your wish. Happiness comes from it. She's gonna answer you, but it just may be like kind of cold, or she may not dive right back into things, which is okay. There's more to come. Like, this is just the beginning. I think you did the right thing. SS. Chances of me going back to Ireland before 2021. I'm hoping my office will let me stay in my country and work from home until, okay, let's see. Chances of going back to Ireland before 2021. I only get a 33% chance you're going to have to go back to Ireland. I don't think so. I think that you're going to be able to, I think that between everything with the virus and everything else, I think that you're going to be able to stay put. AS, general for the next couple of weeks.
Investing your time matters just as much as investing your money. Security Financial offers insurance.
Going to have choices over the next couple of weeks. You may decide to go back to school or learn a new course, pick up something that's like going back to school, but it doesn't have to be going back to like college. It could be like taking some kind of a course, learning a new area of study that could bring in a large amount of money at some point. It also looks like you have strength around you. Love, money, abundance, and fertility comes in with the Empress. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. And somebody from your past may be returning over the next couple of weeks. Balance, peace, serenity comes to your life over the next couple of weeks. Should be pretty decent with some opportunities, especially for, like the learning a new skill or going back to school for something, which could be positive. Mustafa, how will Miriam react to my messages that I sent this morning? She's prepared, but I think that she makes you sweat it out. Like the timing isn't right. Like she may not answer you for a while. She may make you wait a couple of days. She's prepared to be in contact with you, but she wants it to be on her terms. So she's going to answer you, and I think she's going to be a little cold. But she'll get over it. She'll get over it. Michelle, what's blocking me from losing weight? You're thinking too much about it, feeling a little overwhelmed by it, and stress. Being undecisive or indecisive. So I don't know, like, this is my problem too. Like finding something and just fucking sticking to it. Make a decision to stick to it, whatever it is. In my experience, doing some kind of physical activity first thing in the morning gets your metabolism up. You'll get much more out of it throughout the rest of the day. So even if you just get up and go for a walk for 20 minutes, right? Like that's really all you need to do. And like if you have to get up at 6:30, getting up at 6:10 is not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a difference. Hey, quiet. Keep in mind, for everyone that's trying to lose weight, myself included, it's simple math. You have to burn more calories than you take in. That's it. Unless you have some kind of an issue, a thyroid issue, you're on some kind of a steroid. Simple math. And a lot of times I think it's a combination of either being lazy or not sticking to, like, stick to one thing. Like if you're gonna do keto, do keto. If you're gonna do intermittent fasting, do intermittent fasting, but you can't do it for 3 days. You gotta stay on it. Avery, what is the problem? What is the problem? You don't wanna be in this bouncing? No, you wanna come out and you wanna eat cards. I'm not gonna let you eat cards. Which sport will be the most successful for me to reach my weight goals short term? I'm going to tell you that when it comes to exercise, I really have found for myself, I lose weight fastest when I run. That's what I would say. I would say you got to do cardio. I personally don't think that I get enough out of walking. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop, Avery, please. Come on, come on. I don't think I get enough out of walking. I just don't think it's helpful enough. I have to run. I think you got to do something that makes you sweat. You know what I mean? Like you got to, and even, look, a 20-minute run is better than nothing. And 20 minutes, it's not that long. You could do it. If for some reason you can't run, you have bad knees, you have a bad hip, whatever, I would suggest doing something that gets your heart rate up so that you're sweating. Bike riding. Some people like to hike. I'm not a big hiker. I don't want to go hiking. I'd rather just go out for a run. Some people like biking. I'm not a big fan of the bike. I don't know. I feel like I'm too short for it or whatever. I don't like the bike. Hey! And then the whole thing is that you got to stick to it. You have to stick to it. You can't just do it 3 times. If you just stick to it, you'll see the weight come off. Weights too are important, especially as you get older. And they don't have to be heavy weights, but just something, weight training, some kind of resistance. Wait, you want more milk? Let me go get you milk. Let me get you milk. Oh, you're a scooch. All right, you're a scooch. And you've got the Golden Girls on that you like to watch. You like the Golden Girls? All right, how about that? Taylissa, what's happening for me this month? You have cause for celebration. You have good luck come in. You have peace, serenity, compassion coming in around your life. And your life is moving forward slowly but surely. You may be feeling grounded when it comes to a work or business relationship. You have some good karma coming in, and you could be spending a lot of time with the Taurus. It also looks like you might be working on a creative project. And you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. You just might get it. You just might get it. Safa RTV, what he feels when he sees the picture I posted on Facebook. Happy, lucky, and like there's good karma around the situation. I felt happy and lucky. Yantello. Question for general. Let me know if I missed anybody else. General for next week. You may be leaving disappointing people, places, and things in the past. You may be moving forward quickly. You could get a message from somebody who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, and your intuition is heightened next week. It looks like feeling a little bit more respected when it comes to school, work, or a business relationship. Feeling like the world is at your feet and feeling very strong next week. Happiness comes out around your life next week. Leaving things that no longer serve you. Anxiety, depression, People that are disappointing is moving into the past, and you're moving into a much better place next week. Starting next week, it's going to continue for the rest of the year.
This isn't Blanche, so that remark about the fire hose was totally wasted. I set off the smoke alarm.
Oh,
Cigarette.
oh no, thank you. I don't smoke. How did you set off the alarm?
I smoked a cigarette, you amoeba.
Dorothy's the funniest.
I don't know. I've just been under a lot of stress lately.
Mel, general for this week.
You're growing old, yeah. You don't go out much. You can't
Since I already have a cigarette, why don't you just blindfold me and shoot me?
You're going to have choices coming up this week. It looks like you've got an air sign coming in around you, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in this week. Be careful if you don't want kids. The Page of Pentacles, the idea of starting a new business, working on a new business that would be practical, that could make you money. You may be feeling undecided about it, but I think that it would be a good thing, this new business. Feeling a little bit more stable. You could be, this is general, so it could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water, or this could be leaving things in the past behind, especially love relationships that no longer work for you. Putting them in the past and moving forward with perseverance makes you feel a lot less burdened. Stepping into your personal power, cutting through bullshit next week. Although I feel like normally you're good at that kind of stuff, right? To fix it, you're just like moving past it, which I think is healthy.
We just came off of our eggs for a couple of days. Doesn't have to be anything fancy.
So I just have to do Zara. How is the situation between Themis and Marolina? He doesn't do comments anymore to me, and I think they reconciled. Okay, let's see. Hey! Oh, no, don't cry with that sad face. All right, did they reconcile? I think that they did reconcile, but it's not going to last. These two, that's inevitably going to fall apart. So this is like a temporary thing. It's not going to last. Nope. Pizza. What Kay do when I told him I have a new boyfriend? I think that he leaves the situation. I think that he gives you space. He may feel argumentative, but he's not going to tell you about it. I think he's just going to kind of distance himself from you.
It's time to connect the threads.
All right, I am going to go and take a break. I'll be back on at 5, and hopefully this one will be napping at 5. But I'll see you guys at 5. Thank you all. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you in a little while. Bye-bye.